Welcome to GMAETS41 Basic Class channel. In this video, we are going to solve this question together. This is actually question number 2 of our adventure, our journey to identify, appreciate, encourage, and embrace the brain-developing effect of multiplication, and of course, the power of that basic arithmetic operation. In question number 1, I already welcome you into this journey as we embark on it. If you're a parent and you come across this video, please make sure you stay glued, stay tuned to GMAETS41's channel, and encourage you to try to take up this advice as GMAETS41 continuously cry out to our scholars to understand that multiplication is one of the powerful tools to conquering maths and calculation subjects. Let us solve this question together and see how multiplication would help us out. We are asked to factorize 35r raised to the power 5 s raised to the power 2 plus 49r raised to the power 3 minus 63r raised to the power 4 s. How do we solve this question? Solution. Now, this is what was given to us. So it is going to be equal to, remember the whole idea here is to see how multiplication can help us. In factorizing a given mathematics expression, all you just have to do is find out the highest common factor. Now, in this question, we have this, algebraic process because we have numbers and alphabets there. So we have to find out the highest common factor for the numbers and then the highest common factor for the alphabets. Combine these two highest common factors together and then you proceed in your solving. But now, like I said, the power of multiplication is going to guide us. Now we have 35 as a number multiplying here. We have 49 as a number multiplying here. We have 63 as a number multiplying here. There are 3 terms in this expression. This is one of the terms, 35r raised to the power 5x squared. This is the other term, second term, 49r raised to the power 3. And this is the third term, 63r raised to the power 4s. In question number 1, I already explained that plus and minus helps us to count number of terms. If you have a plus, it is always between 2 terms. Minus is always between 2 terms. Please take note, multiplication and division do not help us to count number of terms. They don't. So you take note of that. Now, if you look at this number 35, 49, 63, you have to find the highest common factor. So quickly, I'm thinking of multiplication. Which number is the highest number that can divide 35, 49, and 63? And without wasting time, because of my super understanding and the fact that I have upstairs, I know at heart my multiplication table, at least from 2 to 9 times table, I can tell you clearly that 7 is the highest number that can divide 35, 49, and 63. It is all about you practicing it. Like I said, 1 month is sufficient, and this thing we fix in here. God has given us that capacity, that brain, to be able to memorize that table. If you're a parent, most of you actually, you were subjected under this practice while you were growing up, practicing your multiplication table regularly. So what stops us of having our children do the same? So that we can stop complaining that math is difficult, because it is not. Get to know the secret. And multiplication is one of the strongest key. 7 is one of the highest common factor. Comparing the coefficients, or considering the coefficients, the numbers that are multiplying. 7 is the highest number that can divide all of them. Multiplication tells me that. Let us move on to the alphabet. We have r raised to the power 5. We have r raised to the power 3. We have r raised to the power 4. So we have r in each of the terms. So r is common. But how many of the r's are common in terms of the power? Anytime you see something like this, you pick that alphabet with the smallest power. The reason is because in this r raised to the power 5, you can reduce it to r raised to the power 3, since you have r raised to the power 3 here. In this r raised to the power 4, you can reduce it to r raised to the power 3 also, which means inside r to the power of 5, there is r to the power of 3. Inside r to the power of 4, there is r to the power of 3. So this r to the power of 3 becomes the common alphabet in these three terms. And multiplication again is what helps us out. If you have to move on, you see that r raised to the power 3. To get r raised to the power 5 is just to multiply it by r raised to the power 2. Are you following right? Let's move on. I've told you that r to the power of 3 is common, and I've explained the reason why. That is r that has the smallest power in each of the three terms there. Let us now look at the second alphabet, which is s. Do we have s in this term? Yes. S to the power of 2. Do we have s in this term? No. Do we have s in this term? Yes. S to the power of 1. There is invisible 1 here. Now take note. Because there is no s here in this second term, it means that s is not common to these three terms. S is not in all of them. So you cannot pull it out. You can't factorize that s. Hence, we are not going to touch it. We'll just focus on 7r cubed. That is the highest common factor. Now that we have gotten the highest common factor, we now have to open brackets and then find the terms that are meant to be inside the bracket. What will now be the new term? And how do you get a new term? Like I said, you have your bracket opened. Then you go back to the question. Each of the terms you have there, divide each of them by the common factor, the highest common factor, which is 7r raised to the power 3. So I'll come to this 35, r raised to the power 5, and then s raised to the power 2, divided by this highest common factor you pulled out. Come to this second term plus 49, r raised to the power 3, divided by this highest common factor you pulled out, 7r raised to the power 3, minus 63, r raised to the power 4, s, divided by 7r raised to the power 3. So the idea is anytime you factorize out, you pull out a common term from an expression. To get the new term that must be inside the bracket, use that common term, that highest common factor you pulled out, you factorized. Use it to divide each of the terms where you factorized it out from. Okay, now here we are going to divide. The numbers as coefficients will divide each other. So here we have 35 divided by 7. And of course, from multiplication table, I know that 7 times table, the times table of the denominator 7. 7 times 5 will give me 35. Therefore, if 7 divides 35, that is 35 divided by 7, you are going to get 5. Already on the GMAETS41 Basic Class channel, I have taught you, friends, how to reduce fractions. And again, it was the knowledge of multiplication we used there. So with that, we can simply solve this. 7 divided 7, you have 1. If 7 divided 35, you are going to get 5. So we have 5 here. Then here, this r raised to the power 3 will remove r raised to the power 3 from this r raised to the power 5. Which means, it's simple. Just come to this power 5 minus power 3 from it. Come to this power 5 minus power what? 3 from it. I don't want to talk much about the laws of indices on this channel for now, because usually it is scholars in basic 8 towards their third term or so, or the first term, then those in basic 9, and especially those in SS1. They're the ones that usually do this, concept or topic of indices, but it's not difficult anyway. However, I don't want to go deep into it for now. If you want to learn more about that, go to our other channel for senior students and university students. You'll see everything about indices. But simply, this is what you do. This is r raised to the power 5 all over r raised to the power 3. So come to this power 5 minus this power 3 from it. R raised to the power 5, take this power 3 up, you do 5 minus 3. If this 3 under here is plus, it's minus rather. If it goes up, it will become plus. So simply do 5 minus 3. If you do 5 minus 3, you'll be left with what? 2. So I'll just cancel this 5 and then write what? 2. I'll write 2. Good. Then I'll come to this. This 7 will divide 7, you get 1. 7 will divide 49, you get what? 7. This r raised to power 3 divided by r raised to power 3, they'll just divide, they'll cancel out to give you 1, 1. Again, it is the same as going to the numerator, then this power 3 in the denominator, minus it, remove it, subtract it. Come from this power 3 in the numerator. This is what I mean. You have r raised to power 3 in the numerator. So go to that power 3 and minus the denominator power 3. Are you getting me right? Like I said, if this denominator were to be minus, for example, that is minus 3. If it goes up, it will change to plus 3. So you just want to remember what I've said about that. The whole idea is simple. If this power goes up, the sign will change. If it is plus under, just like you have it here, if it goes up, it will become minus. Now come to this. 7 will divide 7, you get 1. 7 will divide 63 to give you 9, because 7 times 9 is 63. Now look at r raised to power 4 divided by r raised to power 3. Based on what I explained to you here, what do you think you have to do here? Go to r raised to power 4 in the numerator and then minus, subtract power 3 from it. R raised to power 4, then this 3 is plus. This power 3 is positive, plus here, you know. So if it goes up, it becomes what? Minus. And if you do that, you get r raised to power 1, because 4 minus 3 is 1. Anything raised to power 1, you don't show that power 1. Just write that thing. Which means here, I will cancel this r raised to power 3. And then if I come to this, I'll cancel this 4 and write what? 1. But I don't need to do that. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay? Because r raised to power 1 will still give you r. And let me quickly show you again. What I did here, r raised to power 4 is the same as r times r times r times r. That is r in 4 places multiplied. Divided by r times r times r, which is r raised to power 3. R in 3 places multiplied. So you see that this we cancel this, this we cancel this, this we cancel this. You'll be left with only what? 1r. We are moving on. This will now be equal to 7r raised to power 3, open bracket. Now what do we have left in the bracket? The number here is 5. It is going to multiply r raised to power 2, which is r squared. And you have s raised to power 2 here that you did not touch. Plus, come to this, you have 7 as the number in the numerator, and that there is no r there, you know, because the r has been cancelled by the one you have in the denominator. So this is just 7 minus, come to this term, this is 9 as a number there. It is multiplying just this r, and you have s here you did not touch because s did not have any common term. And of course, this is our answer. Okay, we can now conclude if we want that 35 r raised to power 5 s raised to power 2 plus 49 r raised to power 3 minus 63 r raised to power 4s is equal to 7r raised to power 3, open bracket, 5r raised to power 2 s raised to power 2 plus 7 minus 9rs. This is our answer. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Share it and encourage other friends to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you follow us. Once you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Subscribe and then click the notification bell. Select all. If you click the notification bell, a menu will show up, then select all. Are you following? So that if I upload any video anytime, you will be notified. The subscription and clicking the notification bell is on YouTube. This video would also appear on GMAETS41 Facebook page. Alright, so just there you can follow us. Are you following right? You can follow us. And I'll be seeing you in question number 3. You see, I'm taking my time to explain this. So you'll be seeing the importance of the knowledge of multiplication. Even though this division I did here, it was the knowledge of multiplication that I used. Am I communicating right? I'll be seeing you in question number 3. Don't miss out in that next question.